Entropy final thoughts. With the, explicit, clicking, it's like you had a plan, you were gonna put a video up, and the first video in the Entropy series uploads 2 or 3 extra times, and I've got to make one last video to explain not only what I've seen today, what I've had to see now, but what I'm doing now. I'm not a fictional character in some Fortnite story like Trap Drip, or I don't even know the Base Drip now, or 4,000 other places where I can just go and not have my ears get hurt, not have my eyes sore, not have to get up and get my glasses on because I hurt. And then return to what I was doing. Totally confused and a part of more entropy. More failure to explain, maybe. I'm not doing it. I've got, but it seems like everybody knows what I'm doing, and a person can't, seem to get the light out of their eyes, it's like, whoa, gosh, here, I'll just put it on the Navy flag, like maybe that'll help. And then someone will see the reflection in my eyes and the dimensions in the room and say, oh, the person saying the stuff into this video now, and their body and mind and brain aren't out to hurt anybody, aren't out to cause suffering, but have the intelligence to know, like, okay, so I guess I'm not supposed to post any more videos, but the video I posted after I got done with some children I was looking after today had more graffiti, had something very scary with a cross in the middle and all these letters and symbols, and wasn't why I chose my seat. But like gambling, like drugs, like prostitution, like violence, like gangs, like thugs, like racism, even with all lives matter, freedom of speech nowhere to be found, and one video not allowed to be posted. But the first video in the Entropy series, beautiful. It's what everybody wants. It's the right way to fix the problems. It's the clear, concentrated, focused start to what I was trying to say earlier tonight. And now have to stare at a screen again, make more of a voice sound from soreness and inflammation, and having to wait to do the dishes, having to drink more coffee, and having to play dumb. Read numbers like 919, so maybe I said the right words, sounds, correct noise, better and more clear than the footsteps going down the hall. So I don't understand why the video wouldn't post, but I thought it was at least worth saying out loud. Hey, gosh, it was only 2 minutes. Named Video 35 in the middle of one, the beginning of Entropy, the second Entropy video, and so on and so forth until I did my last video I just posted before this one for the conclusion. And anybody who's had cancer in their life knows there's no cure. Anybody who's had chordoma and not known about it until it got so big, you had double vision, and your right eye had diplopia, so everything over here would get fuzzy if you snap right too fast. And don't really worry about time. Boredom, laziness, rest, sleep, pretty trees. And appreciate the beauty. And appreciate saying stuff out loud to help other folks, people, humans, animals. And Milo goes, playing a song so loud he just goes, like he thought his mom was home, you know, because it was just like his normal day to have off, and I was interrupting it for him. And the conclusion finally for the second time, fine. Take the flags off my wall, take the tattoos off my skin, call me a racist, call me a nationalist, call me a dangerous, suicidal person who is going to tear down the wall because they got confused after they vomited and turned on the heat and then tried to figure out what the heck was going on, and then had a button on the wall you can't even use to get some relief when you have the flu. Heard a person over there, over there, over there, over there, over there, over there. And not been able to accomplish any sort of goals and dreams and ideas to not have to live in these kinds of conditions, but only having these conditions available or worse at a shelter where that man could have showed up and said, and everybody just would have went, oh, well, you call, I'll start cleaning up. And probably scratch their ear like I just did. Look down at me dead, bleeding, shot to death. And he's gone. Gone like the two men who shot 7 or so people downtown to Vegas, Las Vegas. On camera but unidentifiable. Maybe he's here illegally. Maybe he's here on his own 2 feet, born in America, born in the United States of America. Going around town with his NASA hat, proud he shot someone dead. Someone who was singing at night. Didn't say where they were from and didn't identify themselves as some just videoing, explaining chaplain applicant, medical school applicant, dissertation writing person with no resources left to type instead. They've been taken away. And the last option, this video, this device, now not available anymore. Not a freedom. No place in the world, no place on the planet to finish have you ever been restricted to post a 2-minute bus video about consciousness and entropy. And been honest about saying it was not posted correctly the first time, so you rename it like I was maybe, or maybe it's just me, as video 35 to stop entropy. Put video 35 and then continue the entropy videos. And now feel like you just, maybe it's just me, so, and feel like, and I feel like, time traveling, like, good gosh, I'm living in 1984 when I was born. And don't have the freedom to use the technology I've spent hundreds of dollars on, that I spend $110 on a month. Don't have the laptop I bought for almost $300 to do my schoolwork because some Tibetan Chinese woman who came to America with some person who lives in a house in Shoreline with mold and works at Seattle Children's Department could have taken, or maybe she didn't, but said to me when I called the police and let her know, I called the police because I had my laptop stolen. She said, you need to talk to me first. And then when I looked again in a few days to start figuring stuff out, because she said I need to pack up and leave, the laptop was there. And had the same misdirection and the same confusion and the same disarray and the same insanity in front of my eyes as not being able to post a video, not being able to make a video, not being able to do what I've been working on for Have You Ever, because two men who are African and American and black and part of the social cultural movement to make Earth better, and I am the white racist nationalist standing in their way, and I am as racist as Mr. President Donald Trump, who Bernie Sanders running for president says has nothing but hate to give. Nothing but pure evil in their voice. And nothing but hell in the future that they're gonna make if they are not impeached, if they are not defeated. Have your drugs. Have your thugs. Have those people out hunting people like me dressed in certain clothes and with Caucasian white skin who get confused or disarrayed and call me a nigger. Not like, like a man that needs help, but call me a nigger. As if I'm some thug gangster. And then say I'm a racist for saying that word they said when they were gonna kill me the next time they saw me, they said. And everyone around just goes, yeah, it happens all the time.